all of the steps to spiritual awakening so that you can be mindfully aware of each phase. So here are the steps. The first step is awareness. Awareness are the symptoms, the signs, the messages. Awareness are the dreams, visions, the crawling sensations on your skin, the prickles on your head. Awareness are the times that your spiritual gifts are waking up and you feel like you just saw a ghost or a spirit or ascended loved one, or you are feeling like God is right there with you, our ascended messengers of God, manifestations of God are right there with you. Awareness is the most scariest part of awakening because you feel like your world just turned upside down. The second step to a spiritual awakening is detachment. Now, when you experience spiritual awakening, dear loves, it's the moment that God is waking you up to your untapped, your unlimited potential. And this isn't a third dimensional life, the life you're living right now. And you probably have been told what you can and cannot do your whole life. You have lived by other people's rules. And a lot of us, find out during an awakening that we've been living someone else's life. Like we're not happy, we're not fulfilled. But during that awakening, you're aware that this ain't it. This is not the life that you want to live, and there's some changes that have to happen. So the second step, detachment, is guiding you away from people, places, things, but a lot of it is going to be within yourself. So you're going to be guided to stop the behavior, change your mindset, and your actions must change. And so, yes, your whole life turns upside down. The third step to your spiritual awakening is vulnerability. In order for you to be mindfully aware and present that these strange things are happening, and for you to detach from people you love your whole life, people you're married to, someone you're married to, your family, your children, your parents, your neighbors, your best friends, people that you have in your community. And it's scary. In order for you to do this, you've got to be vulnerable. Hey, K-Love, thank you for coming in and typing in our pound or hashtag in your 401s. Thank you so much. And it's always beautiful to see you. And thank you for your support. And by the way, let me just say welcome and thank you, spiritual superstars. Anyone that's new to our family, welcome. You are always, always welcome. And come on in, type in your pound or your hashtag and your 401s. That creates the opening of the spirit realm, and we'll talk about that at the end of this short video. So we've got awareness, and welcome back, spiritual superstars. We've got awareness, we've got detachment, and we've got vulnerability. In order for you to move forward in this crazy time in your life, you've got to be open to submission. Submission to who? Submission to the universe. Submission to the Most High. Submission does not mean you are submitting to a human being. Not at all. Because when you start detachment, you're going to find that you're kind of growing distant towards people. You're going to be more isolated. And so now it takes vulnerability. It takes humility. It takes submission to the Most High, which is embedded in your faith. Okay? So again, awareness, detachment, vulnerability. Okay? Once you are open and you're just saying, Lord, show me, my hands are open wide, and I tend to have mine faced up towards the high heavens. Now you're ready to receive your enlightenment. It's the aha moment. It is that moment where you're saying, oh, You know those moments where you just freeze. But inside, you're seeing something in your mind's eye, right? Inside, you're like, oh my gosh, what was that message I just heard? It all clicks. You have that moment, but it's just a moment. And it's super important that you recognize that moment for what it is. It's the puzzle piece. It's not the whole picture. So spiritual superstars that are crying out to God for confirmation, this is not the step. There's a couple more steps that you have to experience, and you have to do the work in order for you to receive that confirmation. So you might be saying, Necole, I just want to know for sure before I take this step. I just need to know that this is God. I need to know what to do. I need to know what I know that God wants me to do this or that, or this is not my purpose and that is my purpose, but I don't even know where to begin, or I just feel like, this person is good and I love them, but I don't want to marry them. I don't want to stay married, or I just feel like I could make it if I move halfway across the country. I can't make it, and I know I can. It's just something that I can. This isn't the step, okay? So be patient, but be intentional. You're being purposeful because you call this awakening to you. Spirit, God, is guiding you through one of the most important times in life, and I say one of because spiritual superstars, we are blessed with multiple spiritual awakenings in our lifetime, and that is to move us forward. Honey, your spiritual journey is number one. It's priority. And when you awaken, God is telling you, you are my priority. That's what God is saying to you. I love you. I love you. I want the best for you. And I need you to listen to me, not the world. And so God says that isolation is your hug from the Most High. And so, yes, we're vulnerable, right? And then we receive that enlightenment moment. And once we get that aha moment, I need you to accept it. That's the fifth step. That's the fifth stage. You accept where you're at. Honey, how can you go forward? How can you receive confirmation? How can you know for sure that God is in front of all of these weird changes happening in your life that we call awakening if you can't even accept what's happening? That takes time. It takes time. And so don't believe anybody who is out here saying, oh, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump for you to get through this awakening. You might feel like you're about to have a nervous breakdown. It feels like the whole world is turned against you. It feels like you're about to be homeless. It feels like you can't even feed your own kids if you could pay for diapers. It feels like if you don't get out of the job because you've been sitting in the parking lot for almost an hour, that you're going to have to quit because you just already, you're later than late, but you don't want to go in there because the people are toxic, the space is toxic, and you don't know what to do. You need a job, you need income, but you're like, I can't even stand that place. I can't stand any of them. I hate it. I don't want to do the job. It takes forever for you to just get into the rhythm of being able to do your work. It's crazy. So don't believe anybody, spiritual superstars, that are telling you, oh, it's an overnight thing. No, it's not. It is not. And you have to do your own personal work. And these are the steps. And I'm telling you, and I've coached, how long have I been a coach? 10 years now? Let me tell you, I will never divulge your confidential information, but I will tell you that you all have different experiences, and the same steps that I'm sharing with you will help you get through them. So acceptance. Step 5, you have to accept that you're not going to turn back. You have to accept that things are different now. And you are on a journey that feels like you're on an escalator, right? Not even going up, but you're just going lateral right now. There's no ascension before you get to a certain point in your journey. And I know you want it now. I know you want it bad. You want to be at the top, and that top may be financial security, freedom. That top may be your business just thriving year after year after year. That top may be you finally getting 10,000 months or $10,000 months. That top may be the love of your life and everything is going great in your romantic life. That top may be that the diagnosis and diseases are gone and your body is healed and your human is happy. That top may be whatever it is, but you got to go through the fire in order to get there. So I'm never going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I want you to know the truth, because when you go through those moments and you don't have me by your side, you don't have your coach at 2 a.m., then you'll know what to do. Because, I have emergency benefits in my coaching packages and I didn't know I needed that until God was showing me, your clients need you at 2 a.m. And so I'm talking about when I was out at events, I would be at my child's events or recitals, whatever it is, a banner, out with friends, family, all of that, and I get a call from one of my clients because they need me. I'm going wherever I need to. We going to the car. I got to go walk. I got to go in the closet. Where I got to go? I went into the custodian closet at my kid's school when one of my clients needed me. But I can't always do that, and y'all won't always be my paying client to get that. So I'm going to need you to know these steps, and I need you to know that you're not crazy, and I need you to know what to do next in order to get through that moment, because it's a fleeting moment. But in that moment of awakening, these steps in spiritual awakening, it doesn't feel so fleeting, and it feels like it's lasting forever, doesn't it? Hit the thumbs up button if that resonates with you. Does it feel like these moments are forever, like you're going to be alone the rest of your life? Are you going to be isolated? You're going to have to be at that job forever? No. So step 5, acceptance. If you're just tuning in, these are the steps to spiritual awakening, right? Awareness. Okay? You're aware something's happening, and I didn't cause it, or did I? I can't control it, and it's scaring me. Detachment. What is Spirit asking you to detach from? Something you're coveting, someone. You've been giving too much energy over to this thing versus God. And God says, I need your attention back. You belong to me. And I got some blessings to give you, but I need you to hear me. I need you to hear from me, and I need you to come on in. It's just me and you. Detachment. Vulnerability, because you're going to be freaked out. It's going to spook you. And you like smoking. What you love, and you know you feel something evil. Oh, my gosh. Okay? Going into a room, and you feel coldness all of a sudden. Boom. Going up to different areas, and you know it's not right. That stuff will freak you out. Okay? So don't be freaky. So you got to be vulnerable, right? And then you're going to get your enlightenment, your aha moment. And you got to accept it. I'm not turning back. I'm going to go through this moment, and I'm going to get to the other side. But once you step over and you're like, I'm in it to win it, God, I'm ready. I know this is you. I know this is the Most High. And you give God the praise, and you tell the universe, listen, I am with it. Help me understand the law of attraction. What else is out there? The law of polarity, the law of balance, the law of divine masculine, divine feminine. You're going to start seeking it out. And the universe is going to be shooting it right to you. Boom, 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 like a deck of cards, just shooting it to you. Okay? And things are going to start coming together because you're putting the puzzle pieces together now. Here's a puzzle piece over here that you just went through because you just passed the acceptance stage. Then another puzzle piece. Right? Now you're putting them together. And so now that's taking action. That's stage 6. Right? Spiritual superstars, I need you to come on in, hit the thumbs up button. I need you to subscribe. I need you to type in your pound or your hashtag and your 4 ones. I need you to put that right there without the colon. I need you to put your 4 ones. Because I need you to know how to get through spiritual awakening for real and not be lied to and not think that, oh, it's happening today and next week it's going to be all over. That's not how it works. And I'm going to be able to just ignore it away and just meditate it away. No, that's not how it works. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm just going to pray. Pray, for sure, pray. But you better do the work. And so how do you know what work to do? You got to know how to hear from God. And that's what you're waking up to. So when you start taking action, you're following your spiritual guidance, dear loves. So now, following your spiritual guidance looks like when you see 1111 showing up. Thank you so much, God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please show me my spiritual guidance the way that I can receive it. You might hear a message. You might see a vision. You might look over here and you see something totally different. It might be a scene. It might be someone that you were thinking about earlier. You might read something, click on your phone, you might see something, but it connects to a puzzle piece that you already received. So in order for you to receive it and acknowledge it as a puzzle piece, you have to go through these steps. These steps are proven, and they're going to help you reprogram your human and help your human understand it's okay to not be in control. It's okay because God's in control, and now your spiritual awakening is God's plan for you. It's the pathway. So the 7th step, which is your bonus step here, is confirmation. We receive confirmation once we start doing the work, which is step 6, right? Taking action. When you're taking action, you're taking responsibility. You're holding yourself accountable. But you are also telling your human, we don't have to be afraid. God's got our back. The universe is guiding us. All consciousness is talking to us. And we're okay. You get to talk to your human again. And sometimes for the first time, be honest with yourself. Because often you will find that you've been seeking validation from mankind, humankind, versus spirit. And when you awaken, you're going to see that all change. I hope and pray that this has helped you. And let me know in the comment section. Let me know, because I am here to help you. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Juan. Who else is there? I can't see. I can see Get Something Hip Chick. Hey. All right. Putting in your numbers. I know that's right. And thank you, K-Love, again for kicking it off. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. Please hit that like button, the thumbs up button, subscribe. Let YouTube know that we're here. We're not going anywhere. We're here to help you learn all about spiritual guidance and how to hear from Spirit, who is God, Allah, Jehovah, the Most High, the One, and all of God's messengers, manifestations, how to connect with our ancestors, our ascended loved ones, how to know that this is our guardian angel and it's not a demon, how to know that we're safe, how to keep our children safe, how to know how to get through spiritual attack. What is psychic and spiritual warfare and attack? What is that? Is all dark smoke evil? Is black magic even a thing? Am I spiritually gifted? Is it in my bloodline? Is it in my genes? Do spiritually gifted, do shamans only look a certain way? All of that. And by the way, no, not at all. I'm a shaman. And I would be willing to bet that you are too, because you're spiritually gifted. Often what I found in my private coaching science client sessions is it's just a matter of being confident. Honey, I stayed in the spiritual closet for years, decades, after God was like, I told you, Nikki, get out there and talk to my people. You know, I told you that. I've been telling you. But when God kicked me out, I'm talking about foot in the bag, kicked out, and I came to you and I was like, oh, hey, all I know is that God told me to talk to you, and that's what I'm doing for how I live my life. And come to find out, it's called spiritual guidance. And so it takes time. Be good to yourself. Be good to everybody else, because kindness matters. Still have that edge about you. You're human, but you're a soul first. And spiritual awakening is that change that happens on a soul level. And your human has to warm up to it. So treat your human nice, treat your human kind, and trust your human so that your human can trust you in return. Because now it's time. I love y'all. I will see you very soon.